So Charles, not just necessarily this game, but just senior season, excited to get going. You sort of know your place in the world now. How excited are you just to get this thing beginning?
I'm very excited. It's been a long off season. Everybody been grinding around here, so I'm very excited. See what we can do for my last season.
Cornerback exclusively. Last year, obviously, you bounced back and forth. Just playing one position help you? Did you like the ability to play multiples? What were your thoughts?
I think I like the ability to play multiple positions. It give me a better feel and understanding of our scheme and our defense. And I think it's just it upper your stock. Seeing that you can play multiple positions and not just limited to one.
What do you see from Pitt? Is there maybe any similarities with maybe what Minnesota did to you guys a little bit last year? Do you see anything there?
No, it's not no similarities. Pitt is a good, solid, sound team. They got a few receivers. They can make the plays downfield. Solid back, solid quarterback. So we just got to go in there, execute.
Obviously, there are a number of other transfers that have joined this team this year. Do you talk to them? What's the hardest part of being a transfer and, getting used to the new program?
Yeah. I talk to everybody, but I think one of the hardest things is just kind of building that resume back up for yourself again. At your last school, you could have been the top dog, one of the best players, and then transfer to a new school. It's kind of like being a freshman all over again. You just got to build your resume up. And really just put your face down the grind. But new corners like Rashad, Jai, West, and the other freshmen. They've been coming along. They're doing good, and you would think they've been here for a few years. The way they get treated around here. So
As a player, what's the most difficult aspect of a season opener? I mean, obviously there's unknowns. You haven't played a game yet. What are the most difficult things for you as a player?
me personally, probably just being disciplined. I think most players are very excited and just really on edge for the first game of the season. So I think just really calming down, being disciplined, playing with great eyes, great technique, and trusting the scheme, and just going out there and execute.
Does the speed of the game hit you immediately? Is that something you have to tell the other guys?
Yeah, most definitely because no matter how much you drill it, how much you practice it, there's nothing equivalent to game speed.
Do you guys moving up from FCS level have a chip on their shoulder? Because you feel like you're disrespected a little bit?
I wouldn't say disrespected, but most definitely a chip on my shoulder just to prove that I could play with some of the best in the elite talent of college football, and not just at a double A school.
Is there an anticipation that Pitt's going to try to test you in the run game, and then once they start bringing you up, then try to hit you downfield with play pass?
Most definitely, they're OC. That's what they do. They're run heavy, take shots team. So we just have to play with great odds.
Is it any more challenging? Because you talked about being disciplined for the season opener. Is it any more challenging when it's this year and it's Pitt for your season opener as opposed to Townsend or Kansas?
Most definitely, when you look at Pitt, that's a solid, good team. Like they're ACC champs for a reason. So I think we just had to go. We had to go in there and execute on all game plans, techniques, everything. We had to go in there and execute. Yeah.
Charles, how are you different year two compared to year one?
Most definitely, I think Mike Joe and his staff done a great job getting me stronger, getting me faster this off season. So I most definitely you'll see a difference year two.
Craziest atmosphere you played in last year?
Um, that's a good question. Probably OU.
Oh,
Yeah, Oklahoma game, ABC prime time. Yeah, that was a crazy game last year.
So you think there'll be any similarities between that and what you face in OU?
Most definitely. Just hearing the stories about the backyard brawl is amazing. It's you could tell this rival means a lot to the fans of the state.
What's a story you remember?
About the backyard brawl.
Oh, yeah. There's so many, I'm sure.
Let me see. Let me think of one. Maybe the coach where he gave the speech.
Kurlath?
Yeah.
Mills in the Mines?
Yeah. Yeah.
So just his speech was what?
Yeah, because they showed us that plenty of times. So just seeing that kind of get you fired up.
He got you fired up?
Yeah.
Hey Charles, from what you've seen, what's different? What's better about your offense this season?
I think that the offense just they look great. The guys on that side clicking. They put in the work the off season. That's what most people don't talk about. I done seen most of them guys on offense stay overtime and put in the work. So I'm really excited to see what they're gonna do this year.
I know you're not going to give them credit because you're playing defense, right? But I don't know, more explosive in the passing game. Do they get more downfield? Is it good run after catch? Are they running the ball better? Just
Really, on all cylinders, they're running the ball better, throwing the ball better, catching the ball better. It's just looking better.
Charles, I know I'm stuck on this, but the move up from FCS, the atmosphere thing, you don't play in front of 60, 70,000 very often. Did that get to you at any point? Did you have to adjust to that as much as anything?
No, I don't think it got to me. Because when I get out there, it's, as I tell myself and tell my family, at the end of the day, it's just football. That's something I've been doing all my life. So I done got used and comfortable playing in front of a lot of fans. And plus, when you get out there, you will hear it sometimes, like when a big play happens. But most of the time, you're so zoned out to the fans and the crowd noise.
You don't look up, look around.
Not really, not during the game. Yeah.
Your personal opinion, you faced him now all camp and in the summertime. What does JT Daniels, what's he bring to the table?
Accuracy. It's very accurate. He can squeeze the ball in 50, 60 yards down the field between two opponents. So yeah, that's something I seen instantly was accuracy.
Take a while to get used to Morgantown. I mean, you're a Dallas kid, right? So you'd been away from Dallas for a few years, but it take a little while to get used to that?
Yeah, like you just said, I've been away from my hometown for a few years, so I done got used to being away from home. But Morgantown was easy to adjust. I had to get used to the mountains and the hills, but other than that, it's been amazing.
When was the first time you had to walk up one of those hills? Did you go, this is different?
Yeah, very different.
Any family going to the game Thursday? They're all watching on TV.
All watching on TV.
Good for Charles? Thank you, sir.